Hey guys! We're here today in the Botanical Gardens to do some pre-run and post-run stretches, which are an essential part of any workout. So without further ado, let's get started. Welcome back to Racing with Ray, where each week I drop a video on running, biking, or other fitness trends. So if that sounds fun to you, be sure to subscribe below. Before starting any stretch routine, it's important to make sure your muscles aren't cold and stiff from just rolling out of bed. So you probably want to do a little bit of a warm-up, even if that's just walking around a little bit. Next, for my pre-run stretches, I like to do just 3 or 4 different moves, something simple just to get me started. It's the post-run that I tend to do a little bit more on the stretching side. So let's get started. The first stretch I like to do is a quad stretch. Simply grasp your ankle and hold for a few seconds on each side. Feel free to hold on to something like an arbor to stabilize yourself. Next, let's move into the runner's lunge. Now, the name of it alone is a good enough reason to put it at the beginning of any run workout, but it also helps stretch out your hips and your hip flexors. Now let's vary that position slightly by placing our heel down on the ground, feeling it stretched on the back of the leg. After those few brief stretches, I'm ready for my run. It's after the run that I really get a little more in-depth if I have time. Now if I'm short on time, I will just do those exact same stretches over again, but I try to add a few additional ones if I can. Here we start with a quad stretch, but then we deepen it to move into dancer's pose. Here's a calf stretch that you can do up against a wall or a tree stump if you have one lying around. For this exercise, bend at the knee to bring one leg in toward the body and reach for the opposite toe with both hands. Let's move into the butterfly stretch, which will really help our inner thighs. I start with my heels close to my body, but then move them further out and lean into it for a slightly varied stretch. When in the garden, don't forget to stretch like the natives do. Let's make sure that our outer thighs are stretched as well. Cross one leg over the other, and then reach the opposite arm past that leg to deepen the stretch. Now for a simple reach for the toes stretch. Widen the distance between your feet and lean to the left and then to the right. And don't forget the ever important ankle. This definitely deserves its own stretch. Those are just a few of the post-run stretches that I enjoy and that help to keep me from getting injured, but feel free to make them your own. Hey guys, if you got value out of this video, be sure to press like down below and also subscribe for more tips and tools on how to improve your personal best every day. Bye guys.